Hi there, it's Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com with Match Number with Rally the Toughness. This seems like a pretty decent hand. We have double Rally the Ancestors. We also have a Jeskai Barricade. I forgot to talk about this in the deck tag. It's just it's a good wall that you can flash in that can actually return a creature to its owner's hand. One of your creatures, and so it's another way to get more value off of any enter the battlefield effects like Siege Rhino. We'll go ahead and keep this. We do need the other source, but we should be able to stabilize quite easily versus a lot of decks. Now, Control is the #1 deck right now with the Esper Dragons, and that's what it looks like we're going to be going up against is a Temple of Lightning for Esper Dragons. So we could be in a lot of trouble. The Rally the Ancestors just at the right time can just be a win condition. So anyway, we'll start off with the Forest. And there's a Wall of Essence. So we should do really good against any sort of damage-based deck with Wall of Essences and Nyx Fleece-Rams. Okay, Nyx Fleece-Ram might actually not need to be in the main board. I could throw it in the sideboard and put Anafenzas in the main board, and I think that might actually be better. So we'll just go Caves here. And go for a Wall of Mulch. And hope this doesn't get countered. He lets it come. Lets it go through. That's actually going to be awesome because it's going to be one of our better cards to go through our deck. Yep, it's definitely going to be Esper Dragons. So I'm definitely looking forward to this to see how well this works. Typically, like rally decks work pretty well. I'll bring in Assault Formation. And probably Anafenza, just because Anafenza is powerful. See the Thoughtseize, we're so good against the Thoughtseize. Everything is so dead for him to take. We have the duplicate Rally the Ancestors. We have, if he takes anything else, it's not a big deal. If I were him, I'd take a Wall. Just because it's going to get me closer to what I need. He's going to take a Rally. Okay, that's fine. I think 2 is redundant at this point. Another Wall of Mulch here is fine. Let's go Temple of Plenty. And I want to land on top. I'm going to put this one on bottom. It's a little redundant at this point. And then we will just Wall of Essence here. Now we do need to find into our win condition, which is going to be the Kheru Bloodsucker. He's got like Dissipate mana up and all sorts of other shenanigans. We'll go ahead and just sack a Wall of Essence. And there's our Qasari Sadist. So we'll go ahead and play the Qasari Sadist. See if he dissolves it. And go ahead and exploit itself. And then pass the turn. I actually might bring in Hostilities versus the Dragonlord Ojutai. We are going to have a little bit of a problem versus Ojutai. Still a little bit of ways away from... I think we do sacrifice the Wall of Mulch to draw a card. There's a Caves. So we're still hitting everything we need. I think we will Coco at the end of his turn. So if he like anticipates or whatever, whenever we can get a Collected Company out, we will do it. End a turn or whatnot. Yeah, we go for it. This will get countered, 100% positive. Oh, really? So it's we'll get the Bloodseeker and the Sadist. The Bloodsucker and the Sadist. Can't get the Siege Rhino, unfortunately. And we'll sacrifice, I believe, yeah, we sacrifice the Sadist. Wonder why he didn't counter that. Maybe he's worried about a Rally the Ancestors. But now this allows us to Wall of Mulch. And he allows that to happen, so sure, why not? We will. Go ahead and Barricade. We can flash that at any time. Never mind. We're not going to do that. So yeah, we're looking lethal already here with the amount of mana we have. If he taps at any point, We can go crazy. Does he just die if he taps out? Hold up. Let me do the math here. So we can bring in 2 Qasari Sadists. And that will do 4 damage to him. And then 2 things will die, and that will do another 4 damage to him. Huh. So that's 8 damage. But then we don't have another way to kill. I should attack the Bloodsucker. That was stupid of me. I completely forgot about even attacking in this deck. So, that's 2, 4. Unfortunately, they don't get any. Huh, I'm going to let this... I'm going to barricade. And... say no to this. And I'll let him dig. But, I mean, we're looking really good. He's down to a 13 already. And that would have done, yeah, 2, 4. Unfortunately, these aren't 1-4s. Oh, man, that would be so awesome if they were 1-4s. But it grabs his 2 cards. Now we just need the Rally the Ancestor to hit. We have a lot of things like Siege Runners eventually that will get us there. He's got to cast something eventually. It puts him down to 12, and that's actually very relevant now because that's only 1 more guy we got to kill. And then I think we just have it next turn. So I hope he just taps out for like Ojutai. Yeah, I could care less about Ojutai. He still only has 2 mana up. So the only thing he can do... counter. He could go like negate. I'm gonna go for it. He knows I have a rally though, so maybe not. Huh. Do I have enough for Wall of Essence and... Negates... Oh, he has the Scorn. So I guess I shouldn't have sacrificed him. I gotta wait till he still taps out. We'll cast a... Nyx Fleece-Ram. And then... pass the turn. Because I guarantee he left the two blue open to counter it. So we just have to play this game of just casting 1 thing per turn. Doing some damage. He's going to get in here for 5 each turn. That allows him to find more stuff. And I might have just misplayed this big time by sacrificing that wall of mulch. Still has 6 cards in hand. I mean, the deck is so efficient for the Esper Dragons. But, I mean, I do have the ability to keep doing 2 damage here, 2 damage there. Gaining a lot of life. He's going to kill this guy before it becomes a problem. And he gets to gain 4 life there. Okay, so here's a Wall of Essence. And guess a Qasari Sadist. He allows that to happen. We'll sacrifice the Sadist. And pass a turn. And he's gonna... Don't we just win here? Oh, my one off again. Because I can only do... I can only do 6 damage. So if I rally the ancestors for 2... Unfortunately, that's all I do is 6. And then those all get... Everything gets basically exploited. But then I can Jeskai Barricade a Sadist back to my hand? I think I do it. Just while I have the opportunity open. So I'm going to return a Wall of Mulch back to my hand. And then exploit the Sadist. The Sadist. And the Sadist. And now we have a Wall of Mulch to help us draw cards. But now we could be stuck at that pivotal 2 life. I wish I just had 1 more mana there, because then I could have got the Bloodsucker back. I think he's going to kill the board here. 6 cards in hand. I have a bunch of rallies. No, I have 2 more rallies left because he did get rid of one with Thoughtseize. And here, I don't have anything with flying, do I? Flash Defender. Yeah, so I'm going to have to take this. But if he lets me untap here, he needs to wipe the board. Even though these are all going to go to exile. Looks like it's going to be... Yeah, Ugin. And he's going to exile for 2 everything. And that hurts. Why did he scoop? Oh, because he messed up. I would have drawn Siege Rhino anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But he messed up and just did exile and for 0, I think. But next turn I draw Siege Rhino and kill him. So here's the thing, I don't think he's going to be running too much enchantments and hostilities I could actually bring in. Merciless Executioner is better. We'll bring in Merciless Executioners. That takes care of his stupid. I think Erebos is good here too. This is actually one of the matchups where Erebos is great. And Offenza, I think, is right on track here. What we don't need is we don't need the Nyx Fleece-Rams. They're a little bit weird. I just like Anafenza just for how aggressive it is. And maybe I don't need the... Maybe I don't need him, though. I'm just going to run 1 and 2 Merciless Executioners. Now, Abzan Charm's interesting in this one just because it draws a lot of cards. Exile creature power 3 or greater. I think actually these need to come in. Coco's still good. Collected Company is still fine. I think, against this deck, I can cut down a few lands. I'm going to cut down Urborg to Yawgmoth. And possibly even a Siege Rhino. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the last card here is we cut. Archer's Parapet? No, Archer's Parapet actually seems pretty good in this one. Maybe a Siege Rhino. No, Siege Rhino seems way good. I'm going to give 1 Merciless Executioner. Hopefully that ends up being the right play. I'm thinking that, like, what's really good about the Absent Charm is as soon as he attacks with his dude, I can respond to it. Can't keep this, unfortunately. We'll mulligan it. Much better. Much, much, much better. We have the Siege Rhino, Abzan Charm, Siege Rhino, Bloodsucker. Start off with a Temple of Plenty. I'm going to scry anything away but a land. I don't care what it is, but that's awesome. That's the perfect land we need. We have a Wall of Essence. It comes out this turn. And then an Abzan Charm is probably what I'm going to end up doing the following turn. Ashiok. That hurts. He gets some good stuff. Siege Rhino. Now, do I attack into Ashiok by giving Abzan Charm +2/+2? I think we just caves here. And Bloodsucker. Ashiok is brutal, though. Got to give it to him. That was a great play. Because he is just going to continue to eat my graveyard. Or eat my library. And he's got 2 rallies out of the way, too. I think we can just go grab a forest. Attack Ashiok. Ashiok goes down to a 5. And we're going to attempt to Siege Rhino. Which is going to have to be dissolved. So there's Scorn. Can't pay for it. Get some more stuff. My library is getting chewed to pieces by Ashiok. Collected Company is actually kind of cool. I think I will use it. We're keeping Ashiok under control at least. We'll collect Company in a turn, and then if he dissolves it, then I don't think he'll have the mana for the Siege Rhino. See the Dragon Lord's Ojutais here. Dragon Lord Silumgar. Flying Death Touch enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature. Sacrifice another creature. Womp womp. What does Abzan Charm do? Toughness? Power 3 or greater. I could Abzan Charm it. But I can do that at any time. We'll collect Company. Yep, we'll Anafenza for sure. Oh, wow. Merciless Executioner. And Anafenza. That ends up being the best play ever. So there's the one of Merciless Executioner. I will sacrifice this Wall of Essence. And that's going to be terrible for him. I might just actually go at him. Rather than at... Because he is, well... Yeah, we'll definitely kill off... Ashiok. Ashiok is dead. Down to a 16. Oh, wow. That was just really, really powerful of a Combination here. We have a 3/3. I think we just keep up our mana and Abzan and Charm, actually. Because he most likely will wipe the board here. Does he get exiled when he dies? How did he get exiled? Was I missing something at the Merciless Executioner? Perilous Fall, that's fine. And I can distribute 2 counters as I choose. I think the right play here is just draw 2 cards. And there's 2 Sadists. That's really good. Wall of Mulch. We'll just go attack with everything. Down to a 5. And we're going to go for the kill here. Oh, he got exiled. I know he got expelled from Anafenza. Duh. We'll sacrifice Anafenza. And then do it again. All right. Awesome. We beat the Dragon Lord deck, the Esper Dragons. This has been Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com. Thanks for watching.